Yeah, YouTube. Um, what am I gonna do? Oh yeah, so let me close it out. All right, so I'm gonna be doing a video on. I guess I'm gonna be doing assault cube. I guess making an external cheat in Rust. I think this will be decently educational. Let me turn this off. Sorry about that. I think this will be decently educational. I don't really know, to be honest, because I mean, obviously, watching videos is not how you learn. You learn by doing it yourself in the first place. So watching me is kind of pointless to anybody. So if you're watching me right now, just slap yourself across the face, tell yourself to quit being a pussy, and go read or something. Um, yeah. So I'm gonna set up a VM because I wanted to do some hack the box stuff. I'm doing the starting point, so we'll see how it goes down for me. But turn this on real quick. All right, so I'm gonna be doing a Rust. Um, I guess I'm gonna be doing a Rust cheat, so this should be fun. Like, goddamn, Windows is so dog shit slow. So, let's just call this, I guess, assault underscore cube dash, or on YouTube, I guess, or I'll just call it external, whatever. Um, cargo init. So, if you don't know anything about Rust, you have to use cargo initialize to initialize a cargo or a crate for you to work on. So I did that. So now I have my source, my cargo.tml. I'm just gonna run cargo run dash target s686 dash pc dash windows dash msfb. I might have to add that target, or no, it did it on its own. Okay, cool. So yeah, hello world. If I go to my directory now, I have all these things here for my crate. It's just my Rust analyzer and fucking um LSP and like the plugins I installed, whatever. Anyways, this thing's kind of annoying right here. Get that done. Let's think. What is the first thing I want to do? I want to get procmon. So process underscore memory. This is the main crate I'm gonna be using. So let me go add that in my shell. So let's go cargo add proc underscore mem. There's a particular reason I'm doing this in Rust. It's just like it's a language I've been using recently, so I don't see why not in using it, right? Yeah. So it's let me see. What's the process here? Let's use proc underscore mem. See, I think you just get the process with name, and then you can get a sub module like a DLL or something. But we don't really need that as the assault cube. We're just in the assault cube exe, so we just do. So it's gonna be proc mem process with underscore name. So we can actually just use proc underscore mem. Let's do the same thing they did right here. And that's all I'm gonna need actually, so I don't even need. So let's just, we can actually leave this. Let's just do let game equals process with underscore name. And I'm pretty sure it's AC underscore client.exe. And I'm pretty sure that this comes with, so we do game dot process, or what is it? Process structs process. So process underscore base address. Uh, I'm gonna print this out in hexadecimal form. Uh, why is this not working? The process field on result. I have to. Let me use the expect function here to unwrap this, and if it wants to panic, we can give it an error. So I'll say failed to find game. All right, that should work. Our assault cube's open, so this should return the base address. So we have to run this as target i6 a6-pc-windows-msvc because it's a 86 x86 game. So yeah, that's the base address right there. Pretty easy. So now we just need to read. Now I just need to reverse engineer the offsets and stuff real quick. Let me change the song real quick. I don't like this song. Alright. So good. Let me connect to this. Am I connected? Yeah. Alright, so I guess we can just start by finding out the local player address. So I'm just gonna do a classic. Go based off the health value here. Oh, we got Stefan in the game. Let me lock this guy up real quick. Turn the guy on idle. Alright, I'm gonna access this to see what the offset is for the local player address. So the offset is EDI plus 0xEC. So EDI is going to be this. Coolio. I'm gonna be using reclass also. Shit, am I going a little bit too quick? I don't know. Whatever. So here's our local player address. Here's our local player structure. Well, this is the entity structure in general. Our name should be down here. So this is my name. I never gave myself a name. Our HP value was an offset EC, so we see it right here, 11 HP. I can just change this to 100 real quick. Or I have to make an integer. There we go, 100 HP. Sweet. I'm gonna stop that. I'm gonna scan for this and get the I guess this works right here. So yeah, this would be our base address, our base offset for our local player address. We're gonna add that to our cheat real quick. Yeah, I'm gonna make a offsets module real fast. So let's just make static variables here. Or yeah, pub static, so the public, and it'll be a static global. So we'll just call it local underscore player, and we'll make it a usize so that it is an address. That's what they use for addresses in Procmin. And then we'll just set it as that. So it's in hexadecimal format. Is this just gonna say not used anywhere? Oh, I haven't even made the model yet in here. Mod offsets. So for this, we can do let local underscore player underscore address. So we have to first read our local player address. So we do game.read. I think it's game.read mem. And then we want to do a usize. Is that how you do it? Let me check the examples real quick. Yeah, it is game.readmem, and then you give it a type. So I'm gonna use utype, and then I'm gonna do game process underscore base address plus let's do offsets local underscore player, and then we have to expect this in case it fails to read. So we'll say failed to read underscore player address. The reason I'm not using a result return enum right here, like, you know, return like a string or something, so we can just put a little question mark and have it all, you know, I mean, because I want to actually know what's happening, because I'm pretty sure if you only just put a question mark, it'll just say like failed to do something or failed to do this for like the actual function. But I want to know exactly what failed, like, you know what I mean? Because I want to know exactly which one failed and why it failed and stuff, like failed to read local player address, right? So when I'm doing like reading health, failed to read health address, failed to read this, failed to read that, you know. All right, and then we can just do local underscore player underscore health is equal to game dot read underscore mem. You just do an I32. Local player address plus our offset was 0xeoc. The same thing here. Failed to read address. Oh my god, my spelling's cancer. Yeah, and then we can just print it out here. So I guess I can do another print, or I can just add it to the same print statement. So we'll add the local underscore player help. I don't need the address. So this should work to print our help out. Let's put this into a loop real quick. How the fuck do you wait time in this thing again? Thread, sleep, and roast. Oh yeah, use standard. Okay, cool. Add that real quick. Thread, sleep. We'll just have this sleep for 1,000 millis. Yeah. Alright, that should be good. Yeah, so we got our health value there. It should be printing out to us over and over again, and it reread. Oh, it's not rereading it though. It's not gonna change. Let me fix that. I wonder how good my explanations are if they're just complete dog shit. I like, I'm just narrating what I'm doing. I don't know if that's actually helpful or not, but so yeah. So our health value is being read. Pretty chill. Pretty chill stuff. Let me check my things. Whatever. I'll do that shit later. Or, let me actually log in real quick to make sure this thing is still downloading. I don't know how these virtual machines work, so. Yep, screen's completely black. Oh shit. VBox client fatal error. Oh, okay. It's a bit strange. Errors while encountering a map. Okay, I'm gonna leave this till later. Um, all right. What else do you want to do? So I guess we can start by. So we know a local player address works. Um, let me fill out our struct real quick, and then we'll map it out in our code. So we go in reclass here. I can kind of just tell what all these values are because, for one, I've done this many times at this point, I guess, and also if you can't tell that these are position values or like your yaw pitch and roll and shit like that, I really have no idea what's going on. So this is obviously uh this is our camera value, I'm pretty sure. So there's also a vec3. Oh, I did not mean to make all those vec3. Yeah, this looks like it's our camera because this third one is our position value. Oh wait, no, this is our velocity. Yeah, this is our camera, this is our pause right here. this is our, yeah, it's the velocity we're moving at, which doesn't matter. This is our fucking, I fucked this vector over here. This is our position. This is going to be our yaw. I can make this, I'm actually gonna do this a vector 2. I don't want the roll. Oh, actually I have to do a vector 3, don't I? 'Cause that's how I made my math functions. Whatever. Alright, so this will be our pause. We'll just make this cam. And then this will be our, well, actually, I don't think I'm gonna, actually I'll have to use the pause later. Actually, I'm making ESP one eye, because I want to do bounding boxes. It's the way I'm gonna do the bounding boxes later is I'm just gonna do, this will be our bottom left coordinate for the bounding box. And this will be our top, like top, middle, top, right. It's our camera position, right? So for this will be v underscore angles, I guess. So yeah, that's our yaw, our pitch, and then our roll. We don't care about the roll. We don't always ignore that, I guess. Is there anything else we need? I guess we can get the name also. This would just be text here. We can expand it by 8 or 4 more bytes. I think that's all I care about. Yeah, nothing else here really matters when it comes to making aimbots and stuff. All right, so let's rename this to player class here. Can I save this somewhere? Save as. Golden. I guess we can just make a structure. I'm gonna make a a file called entities, so we can separate our code here. My entity lists with my structures and stuff inside of here. I'm gonna use proc underscore mem and module in here too. Let's make a player structure. I guess I can call it entity, or I'll just call it entity, whatever. And then I think did they make this public? I don't can't remember. Whatever. So yeah, we can do. We can do first value for help. Make an I32. And let's do. Oh, what the fuck? Alright. Let me actually. I think I made it into a crate. I'm pretty sure. Math underscore vector. What's this thing called? Rustbot. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I uploaded this to a crate actually, so I can just import this. Let me get my shell. Cargo add a Rustbot. Let's include vec3. So pub bu underscore angles. Make it a vec3. Let's do I guess yeah, we just have pause here, which will also be a vec3. Pub cam vec3. Alright, cool. We can implement entity here, make a new function. So pop enter here. Pub function new. And have this return of self. And yeah, we'll do it. We'll fill that out in a second. I'm gonna do a function here called entity underscore list underscore loop. Oop. Do you want to return anything here? In my main ho, got option. Yeah, I do. I want to return. I'll return a vector of players. So, or entities. And then I'm also gonna return. So yeah, in Rust you can return multiple values. So pretty gangster. I'll return just an entity, which will be our local player. Phone asking me, do I got hoes? Facing shit. Relationships. Okay. Also take a reference to our game, so we can use it in here. I didn't mean to stay, even though I called you. So that's why I added proc mem. Oh, I imported module. Classic. Just an extra body. Heard that. So we'll import a reference to process. And in their main here, in my phone, asking me do I got hoes. In our main here, we'll just let's remove int. What the fuck? Okay. Add our local player into there. We need to use. Expected tuple found. Oh, because the return type. Oh, I'll fix that in a second. So we can just use entities underscore list. Oh. I forgot the fucking. Damn it. Did I say this thing here? Yeah. So the return type is going to be our entity list and our local players, so we'll assign those beside each other to the return value of whatever this function equates to. And then, after, this will be an entity list loop, so we'll just do int loop, and then after that we can have like hacking threads, I guess. So like our hacking functions will be right here. I'll just call them functions because we're not creating separate threads. So yeah, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna loop the entity loop, and then we're gonna loop through aimbot, ESP, and all that stuff, and yeah, we'll get all of our entities and all that cool shit. So let's go fill out our entities here. Alright, so now we have this. We have to, let's see what else I want to do here. Yeah, we can actually fill this out right here. So for here, we're gonna want to take a reference to our game, just like we did. Just like we did right there. We're also going to want to take a address, so because we want the address of our character, not our fucking character. I mean, yeah, the entity within the game. And so let's go and actually make our offsets in here. So mod, I guess I can just put them all out here. Why not? So yeah, pub cam is going to be equal to 0x4. Right, so 0x4 is where it starts off at. I'm just doing these offsets from the address. And 0x28. So pub static pause gonna be 0x28. Let's pick another one. Pub static goddamn it, cancer. We did our health also, right? I don't even name it. So pub statica health use 0x PC pub static name. This will be 0x204. Okay, cool. Alright. So this would come out to be, we can just do let health equals game dot read underscore mem. Give it the type, or actually we're gonna need to read. So we already have our address. Yeah, we can just do it like this. I'm gonna be getting the address and stuff all within the entity list loop. This will just need to be address plus offsets. And then why is this branded? To read. Alright, then we can just do the same thing for. I'll just copy and paste actually. So we can do this one, just be pause. I'm just gonna. Let me actually just do this. Replace health with cam. Alright, cool. Oh, I fucking. What is these, like, all these fucking noises, bro? Jesus, man. And then I'll just return this structure here. Self. can just do you know, health, angles, pause, cam. See you work out, for me work out. Okay. High and go low. I don't want to do city list loop. Let me go get the entity list real quick. Right, how far can you go? I want to see you work out for me, work out for me. Oh. Bro, I just crashed my request. Whatever. Here for the night, you got a good thing. Ooh ooh. The real thing. Ooh ooh. Good thing. And go low. Alright, so we should be able to damage ourselves here, and then or just change it and look for their game. And go low. One thing down to the flow. I wanna see you work out for me, work out for me. Escort. Good go world. Tonight. I'll get fast. Night. You're right. See you again. Is it a good thing? Be your friend. Do you really wanna love me forever? Is it just a hit and run? Really wanna be together? Really wanna love me forever? Is it just a hit and run? Work out for me. Come on, girl, do you really want to love me forever? Down. Kinda like that song, dude. Work out for me, work out for it. Yeah, I'm just looking for an array of fucking bullshit right now, but I don't see it in here, surprisingly. I thought I would. It's a good thing. One night stand. Hot and go low. Got the thing down to the flow. Can you go and see you work out for me? Let me do. Got the thing down to the flow. Night or can you go? I wanna see you work out for me. Work out for me. kind of don't want to try and look for this guy's thing, but I might have to. I was hoping I'd just see it in here and not have to actually like fuck around and find out. But now I'm gonna have to fuck around and find out. I'm not seeing an array of pointers in here. Double dice. Dice. Basically, I'm looking for an address that's moved into a register. Kind of and then an array of bullshit is moved out of it. That's what I'm looking for right now. Me work out for me, hot and go low. Shut the thing down to the flow. But I guess I'm not gonna find it. Me work out for me, hot and go low. Shut the thing down to the flow. I wanna see you work out. Stash this fucker. Go girl. Heard that. Ours tonight. Get right. Get that good thing. Again. Get a red thing. See your friend. Oh. Heck up now, grandma, do you really wanna love me forever? Shut up now, mommy, do you really wanna let we together? Is it a 0? I think it is. Things are just random names that just started thinking of memory. Like options, I guess. We together. I kind of don't have to check these fuckers one by one, but I'm just gonna look through these real quick. I'm 2-player, run through your whole team. I don't care. Bend her over, slap her ass, pull her hair. Heard that. Give her some long dick, good dick. I don't care, bend her over, slap her ass, pull her hair. Bitch, I'm 2-player. Bitch, I'm 2-player. I'm the potty rocker. Fuck it up for the hood though. Okay, none of those worked. That's a bit strange. Alright, whatever. I guess I can get him by getting his dad's. Where's this fucker at, bro? Bitch, I'm 2-player. Keep that shit, player. Bitch, long dick, good dick. Bitch, I'm 2-player. Alright. Alright. So let's go see either one of these works. It's probably his local player at us, I'm assuming. Yeah. Alright, cool beans. Bitch, I'm 2-player. I think I can actually put a breakpoint on this guy's health address. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. And then when I kill him, it shows up to the entity list, I'm pretty sure. Let's see, his health address is right here. White girls in the back of the bus. Asking for much. Same. What? Why did that not just pop? Okay, what the fuck? Back of the bus. Like that, I ain't asking for much. White girls in the back of the bus. I want hood, I ain't asking for much. Why am I in a bunch of open GL functions? Because that's to draw the HP. You're fucking kidding right now? Oh, that's has its local player address right there. Plus CC. You can go in. I ain't going in if I can't bring the Gawk in. I can't do the 9 to 5. I could never clock in. The Mr. Incredible. Ass so fat, I'd be mad that ain't edible. 1-3 compared to 1C. That's his death counter, right? 1C. Can't remember. Weird. Light skin, little brace face. This is kind of what I'm looking for right here. Yeah, bad and you know it. Fine in the face, you got ass heavy, throw it. Put it in your face. Pretty sure it's one of these two right here. Let me check this joint out real quick. It got took. That bitch gave me a face. So this is a pointer. Let's check to see what this fucker points to. Is it pointing to an array? And it is indeed pointing to an array of what looks like player entities. That one's gonna be invalid because it has brain tumor. We make this thing points to class instance. In this instance, we can say it like this. Okay, yes, this is our array right here. Okay, cool. Yeah, I mean, I knew it was somewhere in there. So I mean, it's just a matter of looking for this fucker right here, and then trying the addresses on the stack. Right. Which this looks like one of these was. Yeah, so they pushed this one under the stack and then they moved it up, which this is offset by 4 bytes. So basically the way the entity list works is that this is the entity that we're looking at right now. This is its address when it's red, when the pointer is red. And the pointer is like dereferenced, right? It goes here, you add 4 bytes to it, which would be 4 bytes down the array. It's the first index within the array, and then it's yeah. So that's what the address is right there. This is the address of the player, and this is the address of the thingy, of the entity list. Alright, we can add that to our code here. So let entity underscore list underscore address equals game dot read underscore mem. Actually, this is a static address. Actually, I'm pretty sure I don't even need to I'm pretty sure it's just plus, because from what I just looked at, it was literally just this. Times I if I were to put it into a thing. Let's check if this is right. Let's do a for loop. So for, well, I don't know how many players there are. Let me go find how the player counter real quick in the game. Looks like my assault cube has crashed. Let's touch it. It's my fairy tale. So we have 2 players. Pretty sure the player isn't counted in the player list. I don't think I need this. Just down a bit. Just be 1. Just increase the counter. 3. 7. Alright. This is gonna be our player counter here. I'll just call it entity. So, we can let entity underscore count equal to game.read underscore mem. We're gonna want to read, I guess an I32, and then we'll do game.process base address plus offsets entity count. Alright, then we can have for I and I think it was 1 because the first one starts off at 1, right? So 1 times 0x4 dot 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 equals to entity count. Let's do let's entity equals, let's see, so like a new entity here. We have to pass it the address and our game. Let's also create a way to create a vec up here to push this onto. Let's create it right here, I guess. So yeah, and then let's do entity underscore list dot push, and we'll just push the entity onto there. And then at the end, we can just return entity underscore list, a local underscore player address, or not local underscore player address. I want to return local underscore player. Create a new entity here. We'll just pass it local player address in game. That's because the alright. Okay, okay, that looks about right. So that should loop through everything, and okay, let me explain this real quick to make sure this makes sense to anybody watching this, because I don't know if I explained any of that. I think I was just on autopilot encoding, but so what I'm doing here is I'm making, so we have the entity list, and we're gonna loop through the entity list and get each entity and then push it onto our vector. And then once we're done with that, we're going to return our vector of entities and our local player address back to our main loop. And yeah, so I guess I feel like that's pretty. I don't know if that's easy to understand or not for somebody who doesn't do it. I honestly have no idea. I feel like it should be, but I feel like I'm disconnected with the real world or something. I don't know. All right, well, yeah, I think that makes sense. So, and then here we can just do a for loop here. So for entity and entity underscore list. We can then print ln. I actually don't want to. I'm just gonna print their health values because that's too much typing to do all the rest of the stuff. Entity dot health. So we'll print out each entity's health value. And we'll sleep here, I guess, for 1,000 milliseconds, so it's not too long. This is to make sure that we are able to read the values concurrently, I guess, or simply. All right, that looks good to me. Let me run this. So let's actually go into a game with. So we're in a game with entities. Okay. Well, we'll start seeing much entity values. Maybe I should read their names. Well, the names I'd have to do like that's just doing that is just kind of annoying to do because honestly I can't remember how to do it. I have to do some research into looking at it because it's like to read a string of bytes and store them as a string. It's a little bit more complicated in fucking Rust than it would be. You have to do it properly. I can't just make a char buffer and then be like, okay, you know what I mean? Check out this song. Alright, yeah, I'll just do like this and then I'll just print out, which I'll do entity underscore. Yeah, fine, we can just do that, whatever. I mean, I know it's gonna work, I'm pretty sure. If it doesn't, we're about to find out, so. Yeah. Let's see if this runs first time. Nope, does. Of course not. Failed to read health address. Is this not how it goes? I like when the crowds get. Maybe you have to. Maybe you have to read that thing first and then give the address to that. I guess that would make sense because it's a pointer. Yeah, that actually make. Yeah, I think that makes sense. So let me actually do that. Let entity underscore list underscore address equals game dot read underscore new. Yeah, I think that actually does make sense because we have to read what the pointer, what the address points to. So if it failed to read entity underscore list, and then for here, entity underscore list underscore address. Let's make sure our stuff here is right. So it gives it the address and this gives it the offset. That stuff should all work right there. I think this looks good. Let's retry this. Paste this here. Could not compile to the previous error. Oh, and add a semicolon here. Classic. Failed to read health address again. That's strange. Hmm. It's not because this thing's not static, is it? Let me check this. I'm pretty sure it's just static. I don't. This should just be. Oh, I did not. God damn it! I fucking left the fucker in there. Yeah, this looks like it's pointing the same thing here. It is, yeah. That's so it should be returning this address when we read it. Wait, is this not the entity list, or is this just some random shit? Did I get the wrong thing? Hold up, let me check this out. I might have actually gotten the wrong thing on accident, and that's why this isn't working. That's um, how do I make this point to a thing again? Oh yeah. Oh, I did. I do have the wrong thing. Yeah, no wonder it's just crashing off the. Okay. Well, that's not good. I have the wrong entity list. Well, that's a bit odd. Um. Okay. That's a bit embarrassing. Let me go look at this thing real quick, make sure I can get the right one real quick. I don't know. Usually, I just look at it and then I just see it, and I can just like, I mean, surprised that's not it though. I think last time I did this, all I did was just pick my local player address, and I just looked at it in memory, and I just saw it chilling there. Then I tried it and it worked first time around, so I'm surprised. I'll look at it one more time because I'm pretty sure that's what I did last time. And that's what's always worked for me, so I'd be surprised if it just changed this time around. That'd be weird. So this is my health address right here. Let me go into a game right here. Bots to idle. Breakpoint. Which has a right to my health address, then we can let that fucker pop like a balloon. Unless my memory is wrong, I don't think it is though. It should be something like, oh, moving EVX +4 into EAX. I'm looking for the +4s. It should be like something times something, like something times EBX or EAX +4. That's what it should look like. There's no way this isn't it right here. 5, 8, AC. It moves into EDX and ADX, and then it checks all this shit. Are we fucking with me? Oh, this looks right here. It's moving this point to that value of the address right there. I can check this one out real quick. 590D10, but that doesn't really look right to me. Oh, fucker. Yeah, I don't think that's it, but we can check it out real quick. We already know it's gonna be a pointer to an array, but is it a pointer to an array of pointers that are pointing to idiots? Let's take a look. No, it's not. It's just some bullshit. Okay, respect. I figured that, but I know that is kind of strange though. This 58 AC001 looks so right to me for some reason. Pretty sure it is right, is the thing. That's like, yeah, it's pointing to a player. Am I just retarded or something? I don't think it just points to a class instance. No, I want to point to an instance. It's really just point to one person. This points to me, doesn't it? Wait. Oh, this is pointing to me. That's that's not good. Oh, that's definitely not our fucking address then. No wonder it was going buck wild on me. XDC0CZ. I gotta think of fucking shit, man. God damn it, motherfucker. Alright, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna take a shit. Alright, I'm back. Sorry it took a while. What am I talking about? Y'all don't know it took a fucking while. Whatever. I just took a shit, took a piss, and took a shower and all that stuff, so. Anyways, I just came back and I'm looking for the entity list. It's right here. There's the entity list. So, I just did the exact same thing I did last time. The only thing I did different was I'm not like I'm in an empty map. And yeah, I don't know if that changes it at all, but this is the entity list offset right here. The entity list static address. You can tell because it moves the address. So dereferences this pointer to this address. So D word pointer dereferences it and gets the value from that address and moves it into ECX. And then takes ECX plus EAX, which is the offset for the player value, I guess, and multiplies it by 4. Or for the player index, I'm assuming is what that is. And then it moves it into ECX, and then yeah. So you can kind of just like, this is kind of the thing I was talking about earlier when I was saying it was a fucking, ECX plus something times 4 for the array. And yeah, it's just right here. So if I were to pull this up in reclass, can I just copy this real quick, or I'll just type it up. 58AC04. It's not this one, it's this one right here. This is the one moving into ECX. 58AC04, so we can just attach to this thing. We have our pointer here. We can just continue this. It's going to delete these breakpoints here. And we can go into a bot game and I'll show you how it fleshes out the player list. So you can see the reason we're doing things the way we are. So here we go, we have the array. We can have the array point to class instances. And the first one should be null. And then it should be 1, so the first index would be here. And this is not a player. Okay, that's it's a pointer? It's an array. It's a pointer to an array. Wait, it's a pointer to an array of class instances. Is that what it is? Okay, that's what it is. Okay. So yeah, it's a pointer to an array of pointers that points to class instances. And that's what we have here. So now we can scroll through here, look at all our bots, right? Anyways. Sorry, I know that's a bit convoluted and confusing, but yeah, it's a pointer to an array of pointers that point to instances of a class. And yeah. And so our offset's gonna be 58.0 or 58C04. I guess it's not technically an offset, it's a static address. So 58 AC04. Oh, I guess I. Wait. No way. Did I have it right this entire time? What's happening? I mean, this is right. Maybe was I one off the entire time or what? I have no idea. Let's take a look here. Let me delete this. No way I was one off, or I was one. I was 4 bits off, bro. That's a wild. That's a wild work. Or is that 4 bytes or 4 bits? 4 bytes off. Am I doing my entity list right? Yeah, game now remember entity and describe as entity underscore list address. Yeah, that should all be right. That's actually crazy if I was one off that entire time. Let's do this. Yeah, because this should be address plus EC would be our health. Why is EC -13? He dead or something? I guess he was dead. Okay, yeah, let's. That's actually crazy. There's no way I was one or I was 4 bytes off. That's wild. Oh my god, I was. I was 4 bytes off of my thing. That's actually tough. All right, well there. All right, well there we go. There we have the entity list loop. We can see all the health values of every entity in the game, and all working correctly. We're not having any problems. Just being returned to right here, and then we're looping through it. Just happening over and over again. So pretty simple stuff. Anyways, I'm gonna continue this another time and flesh out the rest of this cheat. I think next time, I guess, we have the entity list loop, I'll just make an aimbot. That should be. I might make an aimbot and an ESP next time because aimbot's kind of easy to make. All you do is just take the fucking let's say the arc tangent and the arc sine from the position vectors to get the aimbot view angles. I'm pretty sure that's all you have to do. So, anyways, thanks for watching the video. If you want more, let me know. I mean, I'm gonna make. I think I'm gonna finish this one because why not? But yeah, thank you for watching. Peace.